Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, glowing up, but we still trapped. That's how a nigga survives. Flowing out, got the crowd packed. Yeah, that's how a nigga provides. Y'all insta this, y'all snap that, y'all diss this, and they snap back. Another mass shooting in the headlines. I'm like, damn, where that attack at? Cause y'all think this about race. They found that shit in your face. It's like every day it's the same agenda. It's really not that hard to trace. Fuck it, we might as well face it. Accept it, whatever it's wrapped in. There'll come a day when they run out of grace. So me and my niggas stay trapping. Yeah, ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Hey, some would be too hard, wanted to be, and then what I became. Ended up going my own way, but I couldn't stay in my lane. Now if I'm honest, I've taken a liking to wearing these chains. They hold me down, make it easier when I start feeling the pain. Out of the overflow, your heart, they say your mouth speaks. Well, my heart must be fucked up, cause I can't speak and I can't sleep. So I stay woke in this daydream. Got shit to do, got the world to see. Got the same crew, got some new fleets. There's an empire, fucking boutique, that's real. I only say what I feel, got a new plate with the same meal. On a new height with the same chill. Y'all too fake, gotta stay real. Got cast down from heaven, but I'm too good to stay in hell. I don't know where the story ends, but I keep writing like oh well, oh well. Yeah, I keep writing like oh well, oh well. Yeah, hey, I don't know where the story ends, but I keep writing like oh well, oh well. Yeah, oh well. We ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
So you all wanted a new TikTok about how I use my new pronouns, which are B. So here we go.
That's legitimate insanity.
Instead of saying that's their coat, you would say that is B's coat.
This is just nonsensical shit.
They love themselves. You would say B loves B's self. I really hope this helps.
You're retarded.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, testing, testing. Test, test, test. Testing, testing. Testicles, testing, testicles, testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 2200 and 87 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. What's going on? Beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes. It's your boy, Papa Swoleo, back with another episode. Today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 Flexin' on all you beasts.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
What's going on, fam? How are we doing? Welcome to the show, 2287. It's Wednesday, August the 8th, and the Swole fam is fucking turning out. Let's give a round of applause for Eric watching from the fucking gym, as you should be, Beesh. As you fucking should be. All right, welcome to the show, everyone. How we doing? Let's see what we got going on in the comments here. Live stream beaches. We got Jason, Cerny, Jennifer. How we doing? Nick, Grizzly, Mark. What's up? Loretta, Pandemonium. Matt's in the house. Another Loretta again. Loretta number 2. Elizabeth, 2D2. Josh, Pedro. What's going on, fam? Come on in through the door and make sure you drop what you're smashing today. What you did smash. Man, I had a great workout. I did some back. I did some buys. Picked up a new piece of equipment that will be coming in shortly. Very excited, building out that home gym one day at a time. But it's a beautiful day in the United States. It's a beautiful day down here in Florida, and I hope you're enjoying the wonderful weather. I hope it's wonderful weather where you are. Had a sick pump, and I wish that you had a sick pump today as well. A reminder, before we even get into the tip, let's remind all you beaches that we have a SwoleFam Round Table. Let's fucking go tomorrow, beaches. All right. Fuck yeah! SwoleFam Round Table tomorrow, August 11th. That means that tomorrow's episode 2287 is private for members only. So if you want to get access to tomorrow's live stream, the live call round table with myself and the fam, you got to join over there at SwoleNormousX.com. Remember, birthday special going on. SwoleNormousX.com/birthday. SwoleNormousX.com/birthday. There's only a couple days left of that. So if you want to get those unlimited specials, go to SwoleNormousX.com/birthday. It's a delicious Easter egg. So make sure you go to that website and jump on unlimited right now. That way you could be there for tomorrow's roundtable. So I'll see all of you beaches tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time. We will not be here. We will not be here on the live cast. We will be live, but we'll be chilling with the fam. Not only that, we got a couple other announcements. We got P3S4. I told you we'll be talking about it all the time. P3S4 drops on August 23rd. So if you're not a date person, if you're not like, oh, it happens in 2 weeks, what day is that? Episode 2300. Every 100 episodes, we release a brand new Papa Swolio signature series, and you can purchase it for 24 hours only. And that's it. It's gone. It's never to be released again. So they keep on getting better and better. You don't know what it's going to be until it shows up on your doorstep. Be ready for that. Of course, I will let you know where and how you can access that page so you can purchase over there on SwoleNormousX. But I will give you the link here and all that stuff. We'll be talking about it big time. And you'll have all that information before it goes live. So on the day of episode 2300, which is August 23rd, P3S4. And last but not least, Back to Swole release party Monday, August 29th at 12 p.m. Eastern time. In place of our normal accountability meeting, we have an accountability meeting that's just jacked up on crystal meth because we have major releases coming. Now's the time. Again, the birthday special, now's the time to join because not only will you get new releases every single week, but on our release parties, these are major events. We release so much fucking content. So just be ready for that, okay? August 29th, major release party. Be there or be a jabroni. And you don't want to be a fucking jabroni, do you?
Matt Damon.
You don't. All right, before we bust the nut open and get into today's show, let's get a little tainty boy. He's I guess, non-existent today. He's just, you can see his little taint, kind of. You can see his little pee-pee. His little paws. I say little, but they're not little. They're fucking huge. He's a good boy. He's sleeping right now, but there's the tainty cam for you. Let's get into today's episode, shall we? Beaches. Here we fucking go. Voice of an angel. It's swoleflation, beaches. It's swoleflation. Now, of course, your dollar, the purchasing power of your dollar is going into the fucking shithole, but it doesn't mean you can't make sick fucking gains in the process. So we're going to have some new swoleflation gear coming because, unfortunately, it's going to trend for quite some time because if you didn't know, they have to keep on printing money. They have to. They have to. That's why this monetary system sucks a huge fucking cock. So hashtag swoleflation. Don't inflate the Don't inflate the currency. Inflate those sick fucking gains. So let's go. Hashtag swoleflation. The only kind of flation we want. That's right, Nick. Is swoleflation. Yeah. Swoleflation, baby. All right. At least we could smile about something. Yeah, all right, let's get into that tip. Spit on it. Babe, just an inch, just an inch. It's cold outside. You always say just an inch, and then you get the whole damn thing. All right, today's first post from the SwoleFam is from Angie, and Angie writes, I've been trying to listen to my body. What do I eat that makes me feel good? What causes stomach problems? I've noticed I feel better eating meat and fruit, beef in particular. I've started cutting back on the carbs and veggies, a long way from carnivore, but it seems like I'm kind of headed in that direction. I've started taking the ancestral supplements too. I woke up this morning feeling like I have walked out of a fog. I don't feel like I'm walking on clouds, but I feel centered, focused in a way I don't know that I've ever felt. It's a very quiet, calm feeling inside of me. Maybe I'm feeling hope. Have a great day, fam. That's fantastic. Good for you. Good for you. It could also, it's definitely, when you look at these types of things, you say, okay, maybe there's a placebo effect. Maybe there is hope. Maybe it is hope and you're excited, but also your mental health is directly related to your food intake and the food quality and what you surround yourself with and what you consume. So you're just getting started. And a lot of people ask me if I'm full carnivore. I am certainly not. I love fruit. So there's no way in hell I'm just doing complete carnivore, but that's the right direction. That's in the right direction. You're doing fantastic, Angie. Just keep on going. Remember, it's a journey. It's a marathon, not a sprint, all those chestnuts, but really important. I'm glad that you're sharing. And I entice and I hope I entice more of you to move that direction. Of course, do an elimination diet, but a lot of you are going to find that that's optimal for you. Joanne writes, quote, you should meditate for at least 20 minutes a day unless you don't have time, in which case you should do it for an hour. Not my quote. I forget where I saw it, but I love it. Brain gain's done and I'm ready to face the world. After tonight, I should be back in rhythm with my sleep and well rested. So tomorrow morning, I start my 4 a.m. gym sessions again. I need to recreate my morning routine. I loved going to the gym super early and then having a few hours before work to do housework and cooking. But in order for this to work for me, I need to have my nighttime/bedtime routine sorted. And that has been my focus for a couple days, even with a few disruptions. So bring on my early morning session tomorrow. I am looking forward to that mood and energy boost for the day. Let's fucking go. Excellent. 4 a.m. 4 a.m. is very, very much sleepy time for me. I like waking up when the sun comes up. So I like 6:30, 7 o'clock. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Slowly going earlier. Sometimes I'll set an alarm just in case. I usually wake up naturally before my alarm lately. So if I set something like 7 o'clock, I might wake up at 6:45 or something like that. But early workouts are awesome. No matter what it is, no matter what your morning routine is, it's great to start executing early. So I've been getting up with the sun. I take the dog out, then I come back, I do a cold plunge, and I'm watering the plants and stuff in the butterfly garden. And then I'm usually making some coffee. Mama Swolio's getting up. So I usually start my workouts, once the sun starts coming up, and it's not as hot, obviously. And I usually train for a couple hours, a nice long warm up and just different stuff. I love training outside, so I don't rush it. But fantastic. Morning workouts, as long as you're doing it first thing of the day, is so important, no matter what that looks like for you. But getting it done early, if not first thing, especially if you have a standard schedule where you have to be at work at 9 or 10 or 8, do it first. I'm telling you, do it first. I always say that when people ask, I don't have time, I work long days, do it first. You think it's going to exhaust you. So many people think that training before work, even if you have a manual labor job, even if you have a manual labor job, a lot of people think that they're going to be exhausted, and wiped out, and they're not going to be able to function. It couldn't be further from the truth. We get a post here from Nancy. And Nancy writes, hey, everyone, I've been watching the YouTube videos and Instagram for a while, and finally joined. I will try and keep my intro relatively short. I'm a former Division I athlete in volleyball, and even though I was in great shape in college, I've struggled with my weight growing up. When I was 19, I tore my meniscus and ended up with 0 cartilage in my knee. I've needed a knee replacement since, but always told I was too young to get it done. Because literally every exercise was met with excruciating pain, I stopped and got fat. I was miserable for my 20s and 30s. Then came the worst part. I became a widow at 35 years old with an 18-month-old and a 5-year-old. It's taken many tears and never giving up, and 7.5 years later, I've made it to the other side with a huge dose of perspective and a sick sense of humor. Now at 42, I've had my knee replaced and have a new lease on life. It feels so good to be able to lift again, to be an athlete again. I don't have to go to the fucking gym. I get to go to the fucking gym. The pic on the left was taken Easter of 2022, 2 months after my surgery, and the right was taken about 2 weeks ago. I have been mostly carnivore, red meat and fruit, since then, probably 90% of the time, and I've never felt better. I have a long way to go, especially with rehabbing my knee, but I can't tell you how excited I am to keep going. I'm so happy to have found this group. Can't wait to share more victory photos. My goodness, what a story. Thank you so much for sharing. That's even the best part. Thank you so much for sharing. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? So here's the picture. Let me scroll back to the text for a second. The pic on the left was Easter 2022, so that's April. And then, so that was 2 months after surgery, and the right was 2 weeks ago. So April, May, June, July. So what is that, like 3-4 months, something like that? Looking great already. Man, huge difference. Huge difference. Huge difference. That's amazing. Fantastic. I can't imagine how amazing you feel. And I'm sorry to hear about, your tragedies that you dealt with, but a sick sense of humor, or rather a good sense of humor, and someone that can find joy, especially when you're dealing with stresses and, situations like that. You're coming out stronger for your children on the other side. And now that you're taking care of your health again, you feel so good. Keep it up. Obviously, hey, keep it up. Fucking keep it up. Let's go. Let's go. And that's what I call swoleflation, right? It's the opposite of inflation. Like, swoleflation, getting some sick fucking gains. Yow. That's what I'm talking about. My goodness. All right. We got 2 more posts. Next one here is from Sarah. Sarah writes, I finally did it. I got up a little earlier and did a yoga flow before work. I was inspired by one of the featured posts on one of Papa's episodes that said to have a good morning, you need to have a good evening. So I set out my water bottle, my clothes, my mat, and had the Swolenormous X page already loaded on my laptop. Amazing how a quick flow can really get your blood moving and get you ready for a busy Monday. That is, literally, I love when we have a conversation or we bring something up and then the next post literally talks about that. If you want to have a good morning, you need to have an amazing evening routine. And of course, training before work. Sarah already has it nailed down. That's fantastic. And last one here from Silas. After 2 long years, I am able to get under a barbell for squats. Weak as fuck right now. Only 4 sets of squats, 4 of superset skier and sumo with a kettlebell, and 4 band squats to end it. At least deadlifts are okay. Well, that's fucking great. Glad to hear, bro. Nice to get under that fucking weight, especially if you're going through an injury, especially if you're going through some kind of mobility issues or any kind of reason that you can't do something or you can't do a pull-up and you're struggling. Once you crack through and once you break through, there's nothing like it. It's just so satisfying. So fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. Let's get a little tainty reprieve. And a reminder that today's Swole card is SwoleFlation. Let's get Tessie back to Candyland and drop that hashtag in the comments down below. Let's take some questions from the fam. If you have them, drop in the comments down below, hashtag Ask Papa Swolio, and we'll jump in with the first question from Instagram. Let's see what we got here.
What's in the box?
All right, from Mitch Johnson, 91. I'm 30 years old, 5'9", 160 pounds. Where can I find my motivation? Alcohol may be a problem. Yeah, drinking is not good for your health. It's not good for a multitude of reasons. It's not helping you at all. Where can I find my motivation? Finding your purpose. And I will call you out a little bit, Mitch. It looks like in your avatar, there's a small boy. There's a small child in your avatar. I'm assuming it's one of yours. There's your motivation right there. I'll say it again. I've said it 1,000 times, been saying it for 6 years. Motivation is bullshit. It's a crock of shit. It's just feeling like training. It has nothing to do with it. Set your habits, do it for the right reasons, and don't take no for an answer and don't compromise. Get it done. Let's see. Jason, nice hat. Look at dash, ask, hyphen, papa, hyphen, Swolio. I appreciate the formalities. I appreciate that. The wife and I go for 3-mile walks in the evening. Will this affect my gains? Yes, it will affect your gains by increasing them dramatically. Enjoy those walks, brother. The human body is meant to walk. In no way are you going to like lose muscle mass or affect if anything, it's going to improve dramatically. Walking is so relaxing, especially with your wife and a beautiful evening walk. It's amazing. So definitely go walking, enjoy. It's great for your mental health. It's great for your physical health. And I always say it's so underrated. Just walking. I love taking Rufus on a long walk. Walking is so underrated. It's so underrated. You don't have to be destroying yourself with like, running all the time. Walking's great. Nick, Papa Swolio, what do you put in your Zero shoes to prevent shoes from getting too smelly, or any shoes? Put in some like, a good like a odor absorbing powder or something like that. Trying to get one that's not going to have like a lot of chemicals and shit in it. I mean, I don't like wearing socks with anything, so they might get smelly, but fucking cares? Who's smelling your feet? Just put it in there first. Put a little powder and then stick your feet in there. Like if my Vibrams stink, like I don't give a shit. You could wash them. You could wash them too. I wouldn't put them in the dryer, but you could wash them. Let them air dry. Just put a little powder in there and it'll be fine. We did this one. Dun, 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 dun. Ryan, have you used a meat subscription service? I have not done a subscription, but a lot of online, grass-fed beef places have that option. How do you confirm it's grass-fed, not just a sticker on the package? Hashtag trust no one. Indeed. Do your research. Check it out. You can call up. A lot of times you can go visit these places. It's you have to trust at some point, unless you're hunting and doing it all yourself. That's why I like to cook my own food. I like to know what's going in. But is it 100% grass-fed? Is it, unless you're fucking sitting there watching, or you've been there, or you really have vetted the place a lot. Most of these places are smaller farms that their whole reputation rests on that being the truth. And if you're getting from a reputable place that is transparent, that will, have their address there and allow you to come visit and do tours and stuff like that, most often it's going to be a legit place. And yeah, I would be suspicious if it has just if it has ridiculous prices and you're like, that doesn't make sense. If something feels off, then look into it or opt for a different service. Grizzly, when you and Mama Swolio have kids, can the Swole fam be the Swole aunts and uncles? Haha. Yeah, I guess so, right? Swole fam. It's a Swole fam after all, isn't it? Clayton Viter. Papa Swolio, what's your opinion on the effectiveness of occlusion training? I'm assuming you mean like the blood flow resistance, the BFR, like the bands and stuff. My opinion on it. Number one, I don't have any personal experience. I'm not putting tourniquets on my fucking arms to do curls. I think those things might have some benefit if you are doing some physical therapy, or if you have extreme like muscle limitations, like doing stimulation training, electric. If you got into an accident and you need to stimulate the muscles, but you can't go to the gym and stand up and do all these exercises, you're really limited with mobility. There's probably a lot of benefit to rehabilitation or limited motion, but I'm not going to do it. I have no interest in that kind of shit. So my opinion on the effectiveness, I really don't know enough about it to be like, oh, it works. It doesn't. Maybe there's some studies that show that it could be a little beneficial. I will tell you this, all those types of gimmicks, if you're not building muscle without that shit, you're not going to build fucking muscle with it. No one has ever been like, oh man, I started blood flow resistance occlusion training and now I'm getting huge. No, you probably started something and then got all your other habits in a line because you wanted that to work, and it was the habits that got you there. If you want to build muscle and lose fat and get healthier, you don't need that shit. You don't need most of the new stuff today. You just need some fucking heavy weights. You need the fundamentals. You need to learn how to do it properly. You need to eat properly and sleep properly. Everyone's trying to do a supplement or, I don't know, putting a tourniquet on your fucking body, choke out your your blood vessels in order to get some gains. And I'm not saying you're doing that. You're just asking a question, but everyone's looking for some kind of gimmick to get something faster, and it's not going to happen faster. Maybe if you are like the top of the top and you're, I don't know, you're competing, you're a professional bodybuilder and you're trying to get that like 0.001% edge from your capacity. You're doing all these drugs. You've been training for so long and your body just needs some kind of different stimulus. Maybe you can break through some kind of plateau or opens. I mean, maybe, but it's not necessary. Terry, love you, Papa Swole. Is that a question? You don't know if you love me? Love you too, bro. Love you too. Get some gorillas for Terry. Ethan, are saturated fats from beef higher in micronutrients than the mono and polyunsaturated fats such as olive oil? I like them better. I feel better. I don't use olive oil. I think olive oil is a monounsaturated fat. It's better than the other ones. If you're getting things like canola oil, canola, what are all of them? Safflower, sunflower, all those polyunsaturated, I would avoid those. I would opt for grass-fed butter, ghee, tallow. That's my preference. Let's see. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. AS, just had a great workout, but was going to skip pull-ups because I'm tired due to the new baby. Saw your stream come up and knew I couldn't beach out. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah!
Give me money and go do your pull-ups. Go do your fucking pull-ups. Go do your pull-ups. You want your baby to look at you and not be like, you're going to look into your baby's eyes and the baby's going to look up and be like, you didn't do your pull-ups, you little bitch. Yeah, go do your fucking pull-ups. Babies know. Very intuitive. Your child would know. Your child will know. Grizzly, what are your thoughts on the FBI raiding Mar-a-Lago? I think it's terrible. I think it's really transparent what's going on. And a lot of people are probably going to chalk it up to, it doesn't matter what you believe. If you are a patriot, if you believe in this country, you believe in the Constitution, it's a huge breach. The FBI is, without a doubt, a pawn, and I think all the three-letter agencies need to be absolutely absolved. That's what I think.
America! Fuck yeah!
Yeah. Thuggery. Absolutely insane. And it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter what you think of Trump and or not. It's just fucking insane, period. All right. Considering what other people get away with, it's fucking nonsense. It's a witch hunt. That's all it is. They're just trying to discredit him and try to bar him from running in 2024. We've been talking about this for a while, and also on the Red, White, and Swole podcast. They're trying to, although the Constitution says nothing about anything of that nature, limiting you from running for president. So I think if that went to the Supreme Court, it would just get thrown out. However, they're going to try to do anything they can to keep him out of office because he puts all of their jobs in jeopardy because he's not a politician, and all these politicians are completely corrupted and should be literally, some of them should be tried for war crimes, but at the same time, just vote locally and do better. Do better. Vote for better people that don't suck. Anyone that wants power like that, I mean, in government, like anyone that wants to run for an office, it's like, God, who the fuck wants that job? I always think about that. Who the fuck wants a job like that? Everyone's like, Papa Swole, would you train? Like, no, I don't want to just suck everyone's dick and just be like, I don't know, virtue signal in order to get elected. Just tell people what they want to hear and then not do anything. It's fucking terrible. The system's pretty fucked. The checks and balances are great. I mean, our country is still here and it's an amazing place to live, but it's only an amazing place to live if we maintain it and push it in that direction and keep it that way. But there's so many forces in this country that are trying to tear everything apart. Elizabeth, how does Wagyu beef work for the body? Off to Vegas and try to find the best options. I really don't know much about it. It's like a fancy. I really don't know. I've never had it. I don't opt for it. I know it's expensive, right? I've never really looked into it in terms of what the benefits or good, bad. I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. I've never had it. I've just seen people buy it, and it seems to be very expensive. That's really all I know. Frank, Papa Swole, you don't talk about pork often. What is your opinion on them? Sorry, I'm late. Just got back from the fucking gym. You're fucking excused, bro. What do I... On pork, I do like bacon. But I haven't had... I'm always letting you guys know what I'm doing lately. I haven't had bacon in a month or two, or a couple months, or several weeks. We just haven't had a craving for it. We haven't had the desire to make it. We've just been so deep on steak and ground beef and everything like that. The thing with monogastric animals, they're higher in linoleic acid, they're higher in omega-6s, and they're usually fed poorly. Pigs, chickens, turkey, they're usually not given quality food, or they're not free range. You can get pasture-raised, heritage breed pork. You can get better options. So it comes down to the quality of the animal. If you're getting free-ranging, completely free-ranging chickens, and you can get that, but a lot of chickens and pigs are fed corn, soy, and stuff like that. So I don't eat pork, aside from having some of the heritage pork bacon now and again. But I haven't had it in a little bit. Let's see. Let's see here. Bum 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 bum. Pedro, Wagyu is amazing, moist and delicious. Moist. Expensive and the most cared for animals in Japan. That's what I've heard. What, they get massages or some shit so that it's very marbled or something like that. They get like circle jerked or something. They get happy endings or something like that. I'm sure it tastes delicious, and I know of it. I just knew it was expensive. I never came across like, hey, I'm going to pay a shitload of money for this beef. I'm like, I like ribeye. That's enough. Ribeye is expensive. Ribeye steaks are expensive enough, for fuck's sake. All right, Jason, Papa Swolio, day 13 of the elimination diet and eating only beef, fruit, and veggies. I find the more protein I eat, the longer I stay full. Yep. Eat less and my overall caloric intake is going down. Should I use protein shakes to increase my grams of protein? You don't need to. Just eat more food. Your overall caloric intake is going down. This is, okay, I'm going to put this on the screen. I'm going to keep this on the screen for a minute. This is a prime example. This is why I say that counting calories is a waste of fucking time if you're not eating quality foods. So Jason's post on the screen is the example of what I'm talking about. If you eat nutrient-dense food, you're going to be full longer, and you're not going to have to worry about calorie counting. What's most people's problem? Overeating, overconsumption. If you're full, you don't want to eat. So it's like, shit, I realize I'm only eating 1,500, 1,800, whatever calories a day. Yeah, you got to eat more fucking food. That's why it's hard to build muscle. You want to be in a caloric surplus and a slight surplus, eating quality food. You're eating. I'm telling you, if you're eating real food, you're eating when you are full. It's not comfortable. That's why most people don't make gains, because eating is the fucking challenge. Eating quality food and eating past the point of you being full. You don't feel like eating, it doesn't fucking matter. You have to eat. That's why bulking is fucking brutal. Tracy, hey, yo, Papa, I'm jealous of your braid. I'm a 26-year-old woman, and for some reason, I can't manage to figure out how to successfully French braid my hair. Haha. Don't get it twisted. There's no fucking way I could do this myself. So anyone that thinks that I'm doing, someone on a TikTok video said, hey, Papa Swolio, coming from a guy who braids his hair every day. What? Talk about someone who doesn't know what a fucking braid is. I mean, this braid in my hair has been there for like a few days. I'm getting it rebraided on Friday, and it'll probably be in there for like 5 days or 6 days. And no, I most certainly don't do this myself. No fucking way. So Mama Swolio did this one. It's kind of coming out a little bit. Yeah, but she did this one. That's the benefit of having a cosmetologist and having someone who does it for a living. Hair, extensions, makeup, like she knows her shit. And the woman I go to at her salon is fucking epic too. So nope, I don't do it myself. No chance. I guess people that watch my content think like, oh my God, he braids his hair. If I was to, this would, no, it wouldn't look like this. I'll tell you that for that. I'll tell you for sure. Tiff, Papa, do you eat all fruits? Well, a couple more questions. Papa, do you eat all fruits or avoid fruits that are higher in sugar? No, do I eat all fruits? No, I don't eat all fruits. I mean, I do eat, I don't really limit. I'll eat bananas. I'll eat mango, pineapple, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, blackberries. Did I say pineapple? I think I did. Dates. Are dates a fruit? Dates are a fruit, right? Those are the ones that I eat. I mean, avocado. Avocado is a fruit. So no, I don't look at the sugar content. It doesn't impact you the way that like processed sugar will. Yeah. Goddamn right, Jarella. Men, including warriors, have braided their hair throughout history. Yep. Of course, you have all the soy boys on TikTok comments like, oh, you braid your hair, your long hair, oh, shave your hair and your beard. No, so I could look like you, so I could look like a fucking cuck? No, thank you. No, thank you. Hard fucking pass. Let me just have a soy burger and cut my balls off while I'm at it. Fucking bitches. Fucking bitches. Getting, I'm fucking.
He's heating up.
It's becoming something. It's becoming something. It's getting there. All right. Hashtag SwoleFlation for a chance to win today's motherfucking Swole card. 17 American 76. I like that screen name. Best exercise for people with neck disc injuries. I would say it depends on what the problems are and what the limitations that you have are. I would practice yoga. I would practice mobility exercise for your neck. Hopefully you got something from a therapist that you can do. You can Google a lot of like neck therapeutic exercises, but yoga is a great place to start because a lot of times issues that get caused. I mean, of course you could have an impact injury. You can have like a car accident or something and hurt your neck. But a lot of times if it's something that's overuse or repetitive movement, it's because you have imbalances elsewhere that, you know, if I'm hunched forward and rounded, you know, at a computer all day, my eyes are going to stay level at the horizon. So if you're hunched and rounded forward, it's called upper cross syndrome. You're going to have excessive cervical extension. So it's going to really jack up the discs and, you know, tighten up the muscles and cause tension in the back of your head. So I would recommend for people that are trying to keep good spinal posture, pushing your tongue to the roof of your mouth will aid in cervical retraction. But there's a lot of great exercise with like elastic bands and with like Swiss, those big inflatable balls that you could do against the wall that will aid in cervical retraction, and it'll strengthen the muscles here in the front, because a lot of people have really tight muscles in the back and really weak, because like these get lengthened and weakened and they get stiff, and then you have the muscles that are shortened and tight. Of course, like the muscles like the sternocleidomastoid that goes from the mastoid process to the sternum and the clavicle. This muscle here, same thing here. That's the tendon going into that joint right there. So lengthening those and strengthening a lot of those muscles here in the front. And that's why the pushing the tongue, because you have the hyoid bone, you have the muscles from the tongue that attach here, and it'll activate a lot of muscles here in the front of your cervical spine. Jarella, they praise cutting your dick off, but braids are bad. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Isn't it interesting how taking something like exogenous, like testosterone, you know, for fitness, to build muscle, like, oh, are you natty? You're not natty. But they'll give testosterone to like a fucking 5-year-old. Like, oh, but I'm a boy. Ah, of course you're a boy. You're 4. You wanted to be a Power Ranger yesterday or a dinosaur, and now you want to be a boy. So fuck it. Give them therapy. Give those hormones. Stop the puberty blockers immediately. Stat. All right, Elizabeth T. Papa Swolio, my 16-year-old son is finally getting serious about lifting and getting fit and healthy. Nice. But he's a bit intimidated by the free weight room. I told him most folks don't care or would help. Would you agree? Yeah, I would agree. Most folks would help. I would recommend, he still needs to do it properly, because you could still get very hurt. I don't know if he's going to have supervision. I don't know where he's training at, but I would recommend, even for a short period of time, if there's a quality personal trainer, I know it could be expensive, but I would get like at least like a pack of sessions or something like that, maybe for like a birthday or something. That way he can learn how to do things properly. Because one of the major things is if you don't have someone spotting you for certain exercise or doing something wrong, just because they might help or, you know, getting over that, you can still get hurt. You still need to know how to do things properly. So of course we have all those, you know, the form and the programming and stuff inside Swolenormous X. Not sure if you remember, but, you know, or you can do something like that and get him with someone that can help him and guide him in person as well. That's fantastic. Yeah, most people don't care. I mean, seeing kids in the gym, it's great as long as they're not texting and just hanging around and wasting fucking time. But get them started young, but they have to learn how to do it properly. For sure. That's fantastic. Fam, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. That's deep. Ah, fantastic. Fantastic. Get a little tainty boy. Aww. Look at the taint. Look at the taint. Oh, we go. We got the taint. We got the taint there. Very nice. Nice taint, bro. Nicely done. Nicely done. Good taint. Good taint.
I gave it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10.
That's a good taint. That's a good taint. Zoom in on the taint. Wish you had balls, bro. Wish you had your balls. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Not my fault. Happened before I met him. At the buzzer, Jason asked a question. I feel better cutting out soda, but I'm up 2 or 3 times a night. Any recommendations to maintain water intake but decrease nighttime trips? You're just drinking too close to bed. Just stop drinking earlier. Drink most of your water earlier in the day and after you're working out, and then just taper off and go to the bathroom a few times before you go to sleep. That's all it is. You're just drinking too much close to bed. All right, let's see. Yeah, let's get into some balls deep. Let's get into balls deep. Hashtag SwoleFlation for a chance to win today's Swole card. Don't forget about that. Let's see what we got here. Okay, gross, and gross. Here we go, fam. Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. Gross. Oh, God. Just like the names of these videos. The names of the videos is like, no. God, I love seeing the first frame and I love seeing the title of the video. I love seeing the title of the video and then it's like, oh my God. I just know it's going to be belly size. Please. Please. For fuck's sake, please. Let's see. Lila. Let's go. Lila number 2. Lila number 2.
I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness.
Today, Junior. It's a stutter. It's a stutter, fam. It's a stutter. It's not the fact that he's 1,000. Okay, this one, number 2. It's called These Are the People Teaching Kids. God damn it. God damn it. You did it, Lila. You did it. Fucking did it.
I got hairy legs.
You did it.
Another example of cake gender would be if someone feels like they have different layers or flavors to their particular gender.
It's always like I look at the titles and I'm thinking, okay, I hope this one's last. These are the people teaching kids.
Today is my first day subbing in an elementary school rather than a preschool, and in preschool, you're just like teacher, your first name, but in elementary school, you're like Mr. or Mrs. last name. And so I...
Decaf. 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 Please.
You fucking people.
First off, what is she wearing? She looks like a pilgrim. Second off, decaf. Okay. Let's start over again. Slow it down this time.
Stay subbing in an elementary school rather than a preschool, and in preschool, you're just like teacher, your first name, but in elementary school, you're like Mr. or Mrs. last name. And so I've been trying to think and like decide what my teacher name is going to be, and I don't want to be Mrs. last name. Like I've never wanted to be Mrs. last name. So for a while, I thought like Ms. last name would be okay, but like, I don't know, I didn't love it. And then I was like, okay, how about Ms. H? Like Ms. H would be okay. But then last night I was thinking.
I have to pause it for all of us. Holy shit.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
It's okay. It's okay. I wish I had the option to play this like in a quarter speed. Slow it down. Slow it down, little one. Slow it down. No one cares. No one cares. Slow it down. Slow it down. All right. I had to... Oh, God. Here we go. Let's finish it.
and I was like, Ms. H just gives like the vibes of like a woman, and that just doesn't. And so I was like, Mix H, like that just
gives the vibes of a woman. You are a woman. You're a woman. You are a woman. Miss H gives me the vibes of a woman. Sounds about right to me.
A woman, and that just
again.
The vibes of like just gives like, and I was like, Ms. H just gives like the vibes of like a woman, and that just doesn't. And so I was like, Mix H, like that just
Mix
H just sounds
stupid.
That just
retarded.
And so now I'm
nothing
having a gender crisis, but I'm also not quite brave enough to.
You think?
Introduce myself as Mix H yet.
Good.
So.
Good.
Ms. H it is for now. And apparently I need to update my pronouns. Okay, bye.
No, there we go.
Matt Damon.
Oh, okay.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
Right. It just sounds like I love what she says. I'm having a gender crisis. Yeah, don't say, puppet. Yeah, don't say. I'm having a gender crisis. Yes. We are on the same page. I agree. It's called a mental disorder. Jesus. Well, thank you so much for not brainwashing the kids. Can you imagine your kid comes home like, mix so-and-so. You're like, we had mix today. I'd be like, I'm sorry, what? And I would go and probably tear her limbs off. If that was actually the case. Talk about really overstepping your bounds. They're not your kids. You don't homeschool your kids. Homeschool your kids. Homeschool your kids. If I have kids, absolutely, I'm not sending them to be. I'm not sending them to join the spies. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay. The Orwellian school of hard knocks, right? Gross. Burner. A witch. I thought I had a witch. No?
A newt. Are there any women here today?
Close enough. Burn it with fire. You know, I would have, if I came across her like in the 1600s or 1700s or so, I probably would throw her in the river or the lake. Yeah, maybe she'll float. Or if she sinks, she's not a witch, right? If she floats, she's a witch. If she sinks, she's not. But if she sinks, like, who cares? Let's just tie a cinder block to her. Let's see if she floats. Oh, shit. Didn't know that it didn't float. Oh, well. All right, next. All right, gross. All right, pick a number, 1 or 2. Thank you, Lila.
Well, I could be wrong, but I believe Diversity is an old wooden ship that was used during the Civil War era.
Thank you, Lila, for destroying my eye holes and my ear holes. Thank you, Lila. Thank you very much. Pick a number, 1 or 2. You have a 50%. Well, that's the thing. You have a 50% chance of picking 100% garbage. You're screwed either way. It's like, no, Lila, it's okay. Oh, it's all right. Aww. No, it's okay. Tainty reprieve for Lila. Tainty reprieve. There you go. Okay, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. There's a taint. There's a taint for you. A little tainty man. He's a tainty man. He's showing you his taint and his butthole. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, nothing like a little dog butthole. All right, just to set the record straight. It's a tough position. You're in a tough spot. Because I ask you, hey, pick one. None of them are good. But some of them are going to be a little bit better. It's like, oh, that wasn't that bad. All right. But that was a huge pile of shit. All right. You're trying to choose the least stanky pile of shit out of a huge, enormous pile of shit. Okay. Let's go with, we got Alex Town in the house. Alex Town. Alex to the main stage.
I got hairy legs.
Is that true, Alex? You have hairy legs? All right, let's get into another video. This one is titled number 2, Alex number 2. This is titled, because I see the title and then I'm like, okay, I kind of know where it's going, or I assume where it might go because we've heard a lot of this garbage before. But you never know. It's always going to be a twist on things. This is called You Have Organs. You have... That was nice. That was nice.
And that's the way, I like it. Casey and the Sunshine Band.
All right. You have organs, you don't say.
What's in the box?
You have organs. Did you know you had organs? No? You didn't know?
So I love body positivity. It's for everyone. Yay! But the only...
Jesus.
Loud noises!
Christ. Always got to pause it. I think you like that, fam. You like it that I pause it? Do you like it when I pause the videos? Do you like it? Do you like it when I pause the videos?
Great Scott!
Okay, we have to pause it because we're going to have to like take a deep breath and just run a train on it. Like, nah, that sounds gross because... We're going to go right through. We're going to go right through. Okay? 3, 2, 1. You ready? It's going to be really annoying. It's going to be brutal. Go.
So I love body positivity. It's for everyone. Yay! But the only people I see doing this trend are thin women, where I'm like, when they let their poosh out, I'm like, yeah, you have organs. So I'm going to do it as someone who's not the thinnest person in the world, okay?
You don't say.
There it is.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There it is. That's where I keep my organs.
No, that's not your fucking organs. That's body fat, you cunt.
And my ramen. That is where all my food went.
Ever served in a forward area?
If you have this, congratulations.
I don't want to go.
You have organs.
It's not organs. It's your fucking gunch. Gross, gross, and gross.
That's a huge bitch!
Gross.
Oh, what? Does it burn so precious? Oh.
No. 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 Oh, no. Oh. Okay.
Shame.
Okay.
Shame. Shame.
Okay, there we go. Oh, Tainty Man. Rufus. Yes, look cute for everyone. Oh, there we go. That's nice. Very nice. Good boy. That's a good boy. Don't give me side-eye. Don't side-eye me, Bish. Good boy. You're a good boy. Don't give me that look. Don't give me that look. I gave you beef this morning. I'll fuck you too, man. All right. It's not your organs. Let me give you a hint. Your organs are on the inside. All that stuff that's hanging off your body, that's fat. That's fat. If those are your organs, you seriously need like emergency surgery. Alex, I'm so sorry. As you should be. You're flat. You're flagged. Go sit in the corner, Alex. Alright.
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
We got one more. I think this might have been the proper order for today's show. Because this one is called Jesus. Oh my. Oh no. No, I don't want to look at it anymore. All right, this is a stitch, and holy shit, it's going to blow your... I just scrolled ahead. I guess I ruined it. I'm glad I would have screamed and blew out your ear holes in the mic. This is a stitch, and in the text on the screen at the beginning of this stitch, it says, okay, so she's a 10, but her belly makes up like half her body weight. Then she's not a 10. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? She's a 10, but her belly makes up half her body weight? She's not a 10. Unless she's like 4 feet tall and she's pregnant. Yeah. right, 3. Let's do
What's
it.
in the box?
I hit the button wrong first.
What's in the box?
I'm a fair guy, but this heat is making me absolutely crazy.
Ugh. It's called belly size. No.
Okay, so she's a 10, but her belly makes up like half her body weight.
Okay, I get it. This original post is about a very cute puppy, but the message is still the same. Is that the size of your belly matters. Guess what? It fucking doesn't. Oh my goodness, stop it.
Oh, make it stop. Make it stop.
What happened to your queer party friends?
Make it stop. Oh, God, I hate today. Oh, I hate now. Oh, I hate now. Quickly, Rufus, quickly. Quickly, my boy. Oh, good boy. I need to touch it. I need to touch it. I need to touch it. Give me your foot. I want to touch it. All right. There you go. Very nice. Oh, he's giving full taint. There we go. Nice. Nice.
I'm totally comfortable in my body. I just don't want to be in pain.
Fam, we're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. I'm done. We're all done. Pimp John Paul, why is dog taint better than that? Did you just sign in? Did you just join in on the live stream? Did you see what we all just saw? So much better. God, that's horrendous. All right, let's give away today's Swole card. Fan-fucking-tastic. Before we do, Beaches, let me remind you, I know you love the Mancast. I know you love to get your ear holes banged and your eye holes banged with the knowledge cock. I know you enjoy this show. If you want to get access to tomorrow's episode, 2288, will be private for members only. We're going to give away a mystery Swole card. If you want to be there and you don't want to miss a single live stream, now's the time to join the fam. Go to swolenormousx.com to join today. And of course, if you want to get those unlimited specials for my birthday running for just a couple more days, go to swolenormousx.com/birthday. If you're listening to the podcast, it's in the show notes down below. Otherwise, just type in swolenormousx.com/birthday and go unlimited. I'll see you tomorrow, Thursday, August 11th at 5 p.m. Eastern time. That being said, let's give away today's Swole card. I think you know where it's about to go. We have an amazing, amazing post today. Today's post goes to motherfucking, or today's card goes to motherfucking Nancy Licious. It should have been a Swole Slut card, but Nancy Licious, looking delicious. Nancy, congratulations. Now, Swole fam, this is perfect because she is obviously doing the opposite of inflating. She is swoleflating. This is swolflation. This is the only kind of flation that matters. So, congratulations on winning today's Swole card. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com, Swole card 2287 in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. And Swole fam, you have a job cut out for you. Go inside, this is from the private Facebook group, go inside the Facebook group and let Nancy know that she won today's Swole card and let her know how she can claim it. 2287, send us that email. Congratulations, Nancy. You fucking deserve it. And now let's nut this beach, and I'm going to go wash out my eye holes with motherfucking bleach. Bleach, actually. So, yep. Might not have vision, but at least I will never be able to see videos like we just watched today. Holy trifecta of absolute chundergunch. We'll take some soundboard requests in the comments. Drop it down below. What do you want to hear? Have a little tyrannical tuck to get us started, huh?
There's tiny tuck, typical tuck, total tuck, and the tyrannical tuck.
Still looking for that. I'm on the hunt. I'm still looking like a Swoldiana Jones. I'm looking for that tyrannical tuck. I'm on the hunt. Still haven't come across it. It's my Loch Ness tuck. the mythical beast. It's like a Yeti, the tyrannical tuck. It's all hearsay.
You can be fat and be healthy. I'm sorry, Lizzo, healthier than I will ever be.
I fart in your general direction.
Because stickers?
Emotional damage.
Lieutenant Dan.
I like to caress rusty spoons. Fishes smell so cubicle.
Chicks will dig you, or dudes, or whatever gender thing you're into.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
How about I send you a whole host of things?
What is the best move to silence a woman?
That Hansel's so hot right now.
I better use my strong hand.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again.
No hands. Ooh, undefeated. Very, very, very nice. Oh, I see you in the Daily Swole Telegram chat. Papa, can I get a yowl soundboard? You certainly can. Yowl, 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 yowl. I'll double you up on that one. So thank you everyone for being here. Make sure you are hitting the subscribe button, leaving us 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Write a review on Apple Podcasts. Wherever you can write a review for the podcast, share with your friends. Share. Thank you so much for doing so. That's the best way to help the podcast grow, because we know that Zark Kuckerberg and everyone else doesn't really distribute, even if you're subscribed. So make sure you join the fam, because you will get notifications via Swole text. If you're in the US and Canada, you get the SMS text message. If you are international, we use the Discord and the Telegram chat so you can get notified before the live streams. So join the fam today. Again, swolenormousx.com/birthday. And tomorrow's episode is our accountability meeting. Not fucking accountability meeting. Well, it might as well be. It's accountability meeting times 10. It's our SwoleFam Round Table tomorrow at 5 p.m. So I'll see you inside. And if you join, you'll find out all that information right there on your homepage. And of course, I will hit you up and let you know before we start streaming. But tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern time, you log into your account right there on your homepage. You'll see the button to boom, you hit that, and then the app will open if you have it downloaded already. But all that information is available right there on your homepage in your Get Started series when you join. swolenormousx.com/birthday. See you then, beaches. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Ya boy, Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stocks crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I gift rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made, that's a bed that you made, that's a bed that you laid, that's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant, on topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollie.